that's what's getting me. Is like they let people spend money on the game. Like that's what's bothering me. Is like y'all allowed people to spend cash money on this, knowing they was gonna. Well, knowing at some point they're gonna take this game off. It wasn't like, oh, we don't know if we're gonna take it down or not. And then it's down. They took it down. I'm curious as to what specifically they advertise off rip. I don't know, man. It feels kind of off. I already, like I said, I gave my thoughts on Twitter. The two things that are really bothering me with this is the fact that it didn't feel like they properly advertised it or marketed the game as open beta, and also the monetization in the beta, and then going offline for a year. That's what's getting me. But we're gonna press play. We're gonna retrace our steps and figure out how we got here. How did we get here? So let's go ahead.
Hi, I'm Tony, the game director and co-founder here at Player First Games. Our roster has some of the most recognizable characters, so bring them to life with as close to one-to-one representation.
Now pause. Who the is Gizmo and Stripe? Excuse my language. Who the hell is Gizmo and Stripe? Talking about authenticity. No, we don't even know who that is. You gotta be like 40 something to know who that is.
Yeah, listen.
When the last time you seen Gremlins? Do you even know when Gremlins came out? Keep going.
Worlds. In our upcoming playtests, we want to hear your feedback.
Okay, so they called it a playtest. And this was the only here's my thing. Like I said before, I'm conflicted because it literally says at the start of the game, like at the front of the menu, as soon as you boot the game up, open beta. Like it does say it's an open beta, but it doesn't feel like it was marketed that way.
Well, here's the thing though. This the open beta. This the official reveal trailer. If you go to the Multiversus, yeah, it's a reveal trailer. They're gonna say Multiversus open beta. Nobody does that.
Yeah.
Like when Street Fighter 6 got announced, it was Street Fighter 6 reveal trailer, not Street Fighter 6 closed beta trailer. No, they don't do that.
Yeah. That's what like
my thing is that like people coming at me for saying like, oh, they didn't say it was an open beta and stuff right now. Okay, that's fair. But if you actively play Multiversus, when you turn it on, it says open beta. Yeah. Like, don't act like you didn't see that.
So they said the thing. So the thing is, I think they have said it, but I feel like it wasn't marketed. If you get what I'm saying, the difference, like how I'm trying to say when it says it didn't feel like it was marketed to be an open beta. If you get what I'm saying, and even then, it didn't feel like it was an open beta. The way they were pushing the game, like the way they were pushing character, like they were first off, it feels, I don't think usually, especially with fighting games, they don't.
You can't get mad at them for that though. You can, but you can't get mad at them like in the aspect of like, hey, they did say it was an open beta, and etc. They weren't pushing it as an open beta, but it was already known, like, which is a fault on their end. I'm not excusing them. They effed up. They should have been transparent and said, yo, this is still beta. I've been saying this for months. I've been literally saying it on Twitter. Yo, how can a game be dead if it's in beta? That's why I keep bringing up the Fortnite thing, because people be like, oh, that ain't got nothing to do with it. Well, when I told y'all it was in beta, y'all discredited because, oh, Fortnite did it. Don't mean everybody else can do it. Okay, fair. But don't act like if you actively play Multiversus, it is no way you didn't see especially when they announced season 2, welcome to Multiversus. Here's our open beta. I don't believe that I can't believe people didn't see that. Like, it literally says on the main menu when the servers and stuff was going down. Cool. I don't even know what the icons say on PlayStation. I don't even got it on PlayStation. I would have to look on my streams. But legit, it just blew my mind that people were like, okay, yeah, this is bad. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. It's still bad, period. Paying for stuff in a beta is stupid, right? But I'm not gonna act like they didn't say that.
It's like they did. It's like it's small stuff that got me.
Hi, I'm Tony, the co-founder here at Player First Games, and the game director on our new free-to-play platform fighter Multiversus.
Now pause.
I'm here.
This is important. Now what they should have done is say, hi, my name's Tony. This is my Multiversus official open beta announcement, and we'll be running Multiversus open beta until yada yada yada. But they didn't have that planned or yet written down yet, right? Because I don't know why they didn't have that, because usually it should have just been that. It was so longevity that they didn't have a date for when this stuff was planned, and they didn't communicate in season 2. Like how you said, it does look fishy, which I'm not mad at that. You are 100% spitting factual actuals with that, right? Actualies, okay? But the problem is they didn't give a date when it was ending, so now we all fed up because they didn't give us anything before this announcement that came today.
Content. I'm happy to confirm that player progression and unlocks earned during the open beta will carry forward through the life of the game.
Let's kick some digital boots.
Okay, so that right there, that kind of weird. Okay, I caught it. So he said any progression that was, any progression in the open beta will carry on through the life of the game. Instead of saying whatever progression you have in the open beta carries over to the full release. Fully clarified that this was just a timed beta. This isn't, the official thing.
Play across your upcoming seasons of content. I'm happy to confirm that player progression and unlocks earned during the open beta will carry forward through the life of the game.
Carry forward through the life of the game. So it feels like they selected specific things to say.
I can see where you coming from, but life of the game means as long as the game's active.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. So that for me, that includes the full release and stuff like that. We know how many companies be like, all right, your outfits and cosmetics will carry over throughout the lifespan of the game. And there's games like, I don't know, I guess Destiny 2. That stuff still transfers over and over again, as long as it's still getting updates and stuff like that. So to me, it's like, yeah, he should have just been more transparent. I'm not gonna lie to you. He should have been more transparent with the wording. But at the end of the day, I guess he probably thought people just thought it was gonna mean period. I literally even said when I was playing Multiversus, the closed beta that we had, it didn't shut down. That was the closed beta. And this open beta, it's still been in beta. I already was under the assumption that it was like Fortnite, right? Well, like I don't remember how long it took for them to get out of beta, but I feel like the game was just gonna keep going on, and then it was gonna release the full game. Like I thought the full game was gonna come out before today's announcement.
My original thought was it was gonna start. It was releasing as an open beta, and then would go into transition into full release. That's what I thought was gonna happen. I thought that it was just gonna go from open beta full release like a lot of games do, like Fortnite did. So that was my thought, and that's why especially when they allowed you to they monetize the game. That's why I fully assumed like, oh, okay, we're doing the Fortnite thing. I'm like, all right, no problem. I'm like, y'all gonna get the content. They gonna what I'm saying? Y'all going through the Apex drought, because Apex had a drought at the start of its release, and then when season 2 hit, the game got way better. So, but it's like, yeah, that, like I said, the 2024, the slap on of 2024 got me feeling some type of way. And then rewatching this stuff now, it's like, but let's I'm gonna let them cook.
There's another thing, and the thing, it says open beta early access begins July 19th. They never said when it ended. You could look at other open betas or betas period. They tell you when it ends.
Yeah, they tell.
So I was like, that's why I'm like, I'm not too pissed about that the situation, because like common sense told me that.
Yeah, they tell you who's in the beta October 7th.
Yeah.
You know, they do it in a stylish way. And
you see that? Yeah, see, Street Fighter 6 did it.
October 7th. But they gave you an end date. They did give an end date to this.
Yeah. So I already inferred like open beta was like it's gonna run for a long ass period of time. I think the problem with the Multiversus one is that it's going off in June, and then we gotta wait till 2024 instead of going off for like a month and then coming back or something, right? We gotta wait till a whole 6 months, almost 6 months.
That's the issue. I think I would have rather them hold multiple open betas at this point, rather than just having a one long ass beta. Because now people are under the impression the game is just out. I'm torn. Because I want to have faith that they're going to do right by this game, which I think they will. It's just the way this whole thing panned out feels kind of sketchy. Yeah, that's what's getting me. It's like they let people spend money on the game. Like, that's what's bothering me. It's like, y'all allowed people to spend cash money on this shit, knowing knowing at some point they're gonna take this game off. It wasn't like, oh, we don't know if we're gonna take it down or not. And then it's down. They took it down. They took everything down. So
that's why I'm saying, like, I don't get the idea. Like, that's why I'm happy I never bought a skin. Like, unless it came from in-game currency or shout out to Warner Bros. But I've never really spent my actual money on skins because, like, this happened.
So like, I bought the battle pass. That was the most I ever bought. Like, spent money on this game was I spent $10 on the battle pass for season 1. I'm trying to think, did I ever spend money on anything else? I might have spent money to buy a character. I doubt it. But yeah, like, 2024 is crazy to me. That's what's really that's what's hurting this a lot. Like, I clearly the best option is to wait and see what happens. But it is not looking good, bro. I don't see this holding over too well with people. I would say the best way to get it into people's good graces, the best way to get into everyone's good graces with this game, as of right now, the way it is to allow people to get refund.
It's impossible to do that, because if you bought the Founders Edition, they tell you there's no refunds after purchase.
They tell you that?
Yes, I think it's even on the website. Like, you can't refund after purchase. So you hit and purchase on that shit, there's no refund. Because they should have just not had cosmetics and shit in the game. They should have let people, like, this is why I said, why I was pissed off in my video. I made a video specifically talking about the season 2 battle pass sucks. And like, why I was like, bro, stop making me, like, the Batman Ninja skin that they had, that should have not been paid. I literally was that should have not been that Batman Ninja skin should have not been paid. It should have been a battle pass exclusive item like it was in the closed beta. Because putting more skins in the battle pass, it makes it less hurt that people don't spend money on it. Because skins cost a lot in this game.
Yeah, skins was not cheap. Skins were
like, some skins were probably like almost $10 to $20, $15 a lot. In that range. So like, Oh, it's so sad because it's like, what the fuck are they doing? I'm sorry for cursing a lot.
Nah, you
but
good.
like, bro,
they just made it clear. Refunds will not be. There will be no refunds. Yeah, this is a major yikes. If they come back on 2024, this shit better be banging. I'm talking like
yeah, they're gonna have to. They're gonna need to drop Ben 10. No, they're gonna need to drop Ben 10, Samurai Jack, a free seasons pass for the people that for 2024. Like, get people that.
Yeah,
make it fire. You need to make sure the online servers are good.
Modes, more things to do outside of just play online or bot. Like, they need to add content. Because I'm telling you, if there's no content for this game and it dropped next year after what just happened, people ain't people already sus about y'all. Right. So if they don't deliver, it's up. It is up, ladies and gentlemen.